And I think, people like you and me who don't want Farage, and if I'm totally honest, I'm not scared of Farage and Trump. What I'm scared of is what comes after Farage and what comes after Trump, because they will fail on the economy, and maybe we'll get another boring centrist in, and they will be replaced by somebody further to the right. And that will keep happening, and this will be serious. And I think people like you and I need to ask ourselves, why is it that so many of the working poor of this country, or whatever country, because it's happening everywhere, when they look for who's going to save us, why is it that they are appealed to by Trump and Farage and not by us?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Farage and Trump don't care about the fucking poor. Farage just wants to make money, and so does Trump. Trump made £1 billion ripping off his own supporters in a crypto scam. but we need to ask ourselves, if we are the people who really care about the poor, and if we are the people who really want to save the poor from poverty, why is it that the poor instinctively think, in many cases, obviously not all cases, that they're better off with Farage or Trump? And I ask this myself every day.
I'll tell you why, Gary. It's because the left positions itself as against masculinity, against the family, against nationalism and patriotism, against religion, and here's a real killer: pro-mass immigration while living standards are declining. So long as that's all part of one big package deal, the left is cooked, because that is an intolerable package to poor and working class people, not just in the West, but everywhere in the world. At least that's my take on it. I like Gary. I don't mean to beat up on him. I think he's one of the better voices on the left, but I really think this is something the left needs to grapple with. And as they're not going to win as long as wealth redistribution is packaged in with all that other shit. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, comment, subscribe, or just comment and yell at me if you think I'm wrong. I just got my first 2 views the other day, so pretty excited about that. Anyways, see you next time.